Hi, this is Luke Robitaille from the LA Kings, and listen to King's Realm. I think they actually do know what they're saying.
Welcome to the King's Realm, presented by the Hockey Podcast Network. Follow us everywhere on the social media things at King's Realm Pod. Leave us a voicemail, send us a text at 562-317-0087. So, in case you guys didn't know, there's still hockey going on.
What?
Yeah. Apparently,
False.
the Stanley Cup Finals has started, and it ain't going so well. So, yeah, let's go. I'm Dennis Wilson. That is James Whitlock.
I mean, it's going, but nobody cares.
And Jordan Hickman.
Oh, Canada.
You suck!
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
The
Wow.
Savannah Bananas were in town this week.
How much was the hat?
$35?
That ain't bad.
No, everything's cheap, dude.
They do it right.
I like it. Hannah became a fan of the firefighters when they started taking off their shirts at the end of the game. Hey-o!
Same. Wait, what? Yeah, dude. They.
I mean, because everyone loves a firefighter, right? Because they do
Mhm.
such good work for the community.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, if you get the lottery tickets, lower level is 55, and upper levels are 40.
Okay.
Was the adult jersey at $85, merch wise. Kids jerseys were 65. This hat was like 35. I think. T-shirts were like 25.
I feel like they could easily sell a hat like that for $50.
Totally.
Nowadays,
So that's good.
I mean,
And it's like good quality. Like I've never seen the brand of like the hat they like printed on, but it's a really good quality hat.
It looks
like
like it's a big hat too,
It is, yeah.
which would work for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean obviously the concessions and stuff like that were set by Angel Stadium. But at their home games in Savannah, with the price of admission, you get unlimited food.
yeah, food is free.
What?
Yeah, food and like sodas and drinks are free.
That's crazy.
Genius. Genius.
Yeah.
I wonder
It's
how
I mean,
much
if
the
you've
tickets are for those.
they're similar prices. Now,
Not a lot.
we were literally the second to last row behind home plate, which was fine because we were behind home plate. Similar tickets to ours on the secondary market, we're going for $150 a piece. Ones down below, we're going for like $600.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Super
That's
entertaining,
nice.
though.
it was good. Yeah, no, it was fun. Like it's nonstop action. Like, and like I thought like it'd be like kind of like sensory overload, but they do it well enough where like it's not like crazy. Like it's not like hard to follow because there's so much going on. Like it's easy to follow. They take little breaks and like do like stupid shit like baby races and stuff like that. Like it's fun.
It's good. And I heard Troy Glass has more hits at Angel Stadium than Rendon does this year. So
He does. Yep.
that's pretty awesome.
That
Yeah,
was the
dude,
Friday game.
He's still got his swing though. Did you see the replay of that?
Of what?
Glass's
Oh yeah,
his
yeah.
single.
Mm-hmm.
He's still got a good looking swing for the old man.
It's not bad. The great Hambino was there on Saturday.
Oh really?
Yeah, he
That's
got a
rad.
hit.
Oh, he actually played.
Yeah,
That's cool.
he was like a pinch hitter, just like
Yeah, Lackey was there.
Yeah, I saw Lackey pitched through behind a dude. Is the one that I saw.
yeah. It was fun. I mean, the kids were digging it. I mean, it was fun for the adults. They were selling beer, so that was cool. We tailgated before. It was 88 degrees on top of the blacktop.
Oh,
Yeah.
God bless.
When you haven't been used to, the beach, it's like 72 at the highest. It was warm. It was warm.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Well, I like that like subtle little. I want to live right next to the beach.
I love
Here.
froze right when he said that. So
Hey, just because you
Yeah.
live in NorCal now, Dennis. All right.
God stepped in and did the pause button on his video.
I noticed that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, beer usually does taste good when fire's radiating up from the asphalt.
Yeah, we did. We did partake in some alcohol in the parking lot, even though it's not allowed.
Good for you.
But
That's what
we
everybody does.
barbecued some
They
burgers.
only really
hot
write up
dogs.
the Dodger fans.
That's true.
That is very funny that happened.
Just ask. Yeah. Just
It's one of my,
ask
it's one
Nicole
of
and
my
Vic.
favorite stories.
Um,
Dodger Stadium, they'll get everybody. They don't care.
Oh yeah, and there were Mounties too. There were guys on horses.
oh, really?
Oh yeah, fucking wrote all the Dodger fans and left us alone.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I did because you used to be able to have open containers in the parking lot like 10 years ago. Probably
Yeah,
actually longer
yeah.
than that. But we went to Supercross like 10 years ago, and we weren't aware of the rule.
I mean, there's giant ass signs everywhere.
We start breaking out the beer pong and setting up the table and all that stuff. And two guys on horses, same thing, came by. They're like, yeah, you can't do that. We're like, oh, we can't have like beers out. They're like, yeah, you can't have alcohol at all. And then like they kind of winked. And so we drank our beers out of our monster cans that day.
Yeah.
But
That was our
It's the
trick.
best thing. You
No-
have the giant monster can with the cap on it.
mhm.
Yep.
Yeah. We just brought like insulated cups. and,
Which
like,
I mean plays in Anaheim
totally.
Yeah.
with
Especially-
Angels and Ducks fans.
Especially
Yeah.
if you do this.
Flatten your bill
Yeah,
and a
yeah.
large monster can, dude. They'll never figure it out.
Nope.
They're like, dude, you see how many Kevins are here? Or Kyles,
Chad's.
Kyle,
Chads.
Chad, and Kyle.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. I wouldn't go again like the next night, but like it was like I would go if they come back like next year. Like we'll definitely try to go for sure.
Yeah, Aaron had tickets and he sent him, said, hey, you want to go? But Wesley had water polo this weekend for quals. Well, he didn't. He broke his finger, but he was the best damn water boy I think I saw all weekend. This guy was handing out Gatorade bottles like they were nobody's business. So yeah, I missed the Savannah Bananas to watch the water boy.
There you go.
Water boy.
Well, it was on ESPN Plus.
Oh, that game was? That was one of them?
I think they were both on ESPN Plus.
Because they have 10 broadcasts this year with them. So I don't know if they do both games in the city or they just do one for each of the big market, big arenas.
I know Friday was. I think Saturday was too. But
Okay.
yeah.
I'll have to go check it out. It's probably on demand then.
check it out. I walked out of the house the other day, and my neighbor's like, "Oh, I saw you went to Banana Ball." I was like, "That's weird."
Creep.
He's like, "Yeah, you were on TV." I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, they like panned the crowd, and I saw you guys." I was like, "Oh shit!"
Was I picking my nose or something?
It's like, "No, you were scratching your nuts and then smelling your fingers."
Yep, that was me. That was me. Yeah. You got the tater.
That's funny. It's kind of stalkerish, but you know,
A little bit. Yeah, it
he
apparently
wasn't trying to stalk you. It just
Yeah.
happened.
it was happenstance stalking. What's it called?
Banana ball.
Banana Ball. I guess it was on KTLA 5. I try to go on their website and try and find it, but they don't have all the coverage there.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Banana ball. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum.
So yeah, anyways, hockey.
There's hockey.
Siri.
Is there?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we're supposed to talk about it, but I guess I should look up how it's
Did
going.
either of you watch any of the game? I watched
No.
part of overtime.
We watched the first. I almost said inning because we just got done watching baseball.
Mm-hmm.
The first period. Excuse me. And Florida definitely looked like the better team. We watched a few minutes of the second period, and Florida definitely looked like the better team. And then the Oilers scored with like 10 minutes left in the third to tie it up. And
like they do.
yeah, I was like, oh, here we fucking go again.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
What is up with this then? Like every fucking team just gives it up in the third.
Mm-hmm. When you start double shifting that Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl guy together, it gets really hard to play defense against. So
apparently,
yeah,
They're just not seeing the ice as much as they should. Like with their ass.
Oh, gotcha. Marchand was kind of being a pest to McDavid, but I don't think that stuff really bothers him all that much. He's gotten that his entire career because he's like the guy, right? So like people fuck with the guy, especially when they're rookies and younger and stuff like that. So I don't think that Marchand stuff really like messes with him. You're right. They need to put him on his ass.
Yeah. That's where we saw, McDavid getting shut down is just putting him to the boards and not letting him cross the blue line. Like they were really, the Kings were really good at holding him down and not overwhelming him where we were leaving other people open. Right. They found a way to just get a double team on the entry and stop him from, skating through 5 people and a goalie to score.
Yeah.
So teams got to look at things like that and find other ways that teams have been able to shut them down, because it's not like them playing those two together is not something new. They've been doing it for years.
Mm-hmm.
So who's been successful at shutting it down and start utilizing some of those tactics to
that's
to
the thing
really
though, is I think
delay.
they do that and then they just pivot and do something else. It's like,
Well, what Edmonton's really good at is creating confusion, right? So they get everybody moving around and they get you to make a mistake and leave an opening, and they know where you're going to leave the opening. And Draisaitl's there, Corey fucking Perry's there.
he's 40.
I love that he has more playoff games than teams.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I saw that image on the last round that Corey Perry had more games than like the Maple Leafs and the Boston Bruins.
It's like a lot of teams.
Yeah. I mean, it's
and a lot of teams that have been in the playoffs.
Yeah, the Bruins, I think, was the second highest.
Yeah.
And it was fucking crazy, dude. But he's lost so much. Which is great, which is why Edmonton has to lose again. I just want him to have that stat of just being the total Stanley Cup spoiler, like the best ever in the NHL spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
I really want that for him. I love that for him.
Except for that one time.
Love that.
I love that for him.
Yeah, that one time. We don't need to talk about that one time though.
Fuck that one time. Fuck you, Keith.
One of my favorite NHL moments was Corey Perry doing the walk of shame in the Dallas jersey in the Stadium Series. 2 minutes into the game.
For like a mile and a half.
Yeah. they went to TV commercial break, came back, and he's still walking.
That'd be hilarious.
It was funny like how they kept like panning back to him too.
Yeah. Oh, it is. He fucking I think I remember it right. It's the cameraman was walking with him and just showing his face, like a close up on his face, and he's like pissed.
Waddled along in his skates.
Yeah.
Got his steps in that day. That's nice. Jaden said that the Penguins' new coach looks like Moby. I looked him up and he does.
Oh, really?
And his last name is Muse, so he's got a very musical thing going on here. Who is this guy? He's 42 years old.
Oh my God, he does.
Whoa!
Muse ran Nashville's penalty killing unit, which ranked
Great
fourth in the
call.
NHL over his 2 full seasons.
He also kind of looks like Megamind.
Moby combined with Megamind.
Yeah.
All right, so going in dry mentions if it hasn't been talked about yet, which I think we can talk about it because we haven't. It says the Kings have given the Oilers the best competition so far this playoffs. Vegas and Dallas just laid down and got stomped.
Yeah. 100%. Well, I mean, we said it about Vegas, right? We said the Kings performed better than Vegas did and had a better chance. Dallas, surprisingly,
I thought
was
Dallas
just-
was going to fucking destroy them.
I know.
Mhm.
I really felt like that was the team that they were going to struggle with, and it seems like they just got their number 2.
Yep. So yeah, so far, and the Kings have done the best. I agree.
Yeah,
Still
for like
sucks.
2 games.
We were the best losers.
You know,
Ricky Bobby.
I will agree with Hiller. It's like if a couple of things would have happened in whatever it was, Game 3 when Byfield didn't chip it out, that was really close to them winning. Right, they were less than.
If
30
y'all
seconds
didn't miss
from-
3 shots.
Yeah, did miss 3 shots at the empty net. Yeah. There were a few things that could have easily made that go the other way. So
Yeah. Also, did you see the Oilers challenged a goal in the first period?
Oh, the
And-
Bennett goal, right?
Yeah,
And they
and
lost it.
it didn't get overturned. I was like, taste their own medicine, bitches, and then they still
Yeah,
won the fucking
They
game.
still won the game.
It's one
And
thing when it's in the first
is
period,
that-
not the third, but
Is that the? Because I wasn't watching the first. So was it the challenge and then the penalty? Did they score on the penalty after the challenge?
they did. Yeah,
Okay. So yeah, that is a taste of their own medicine.
it is. It also
James
makes a
is-
difference. I feel like smoke and laser beams are about to start going.
I know James is getting ready to put on a show or something. I don't know what's going on over there.
Now coming to the stage, the Onion.
Literally, at least my vocals still works.
Yeah, your video went frozen. Then all of a sudden, it's
Circle,
like it's
circle,
about-
circle, circle.
about time to get naked over there. I don't know.
What would James's stripper name be? The Onion.
Yeah, it's sorry.
What? Sorry.
That was decades ago. We've come up with that one. That is
Welcome to
deep
the
rooted.
stage, the Onion. Comes out,
Get
he's
ready to
just
cry because here comes the onion.
he walks out. He's just got one hanging out of his fly.
That's the
Does
show.
Does his dance and leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it, James. Hannah's trying to get your details. So
I
she
know,
can-
right?
So she can break into your shit.
Yeah, Michelle said, "What's the last one?" So cool.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's a combo to my luggage.
I love that.
Hey, just curious, James. What's your mother's maiden name?
Oh, he left.
No, he's here.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I guess we're just, James will just be in witness protection for the rest of the show.
Maybe. I mean, you still get my voice. I'm just going to take this off.
Whoa.
Watch 5 minutes later, video comes back on.
James is like, ah!
I'll be like, oh, yeah.
Actually, James wouldn't do that. He'd be like, oh, what's up, guys?
Hey,
Okay. You
glad
like what you
could,
see?
You gonna join me?
Uh-huh.
James would
Bitch if you-
be,
Hey, you're a bitch if you don't.
I don't know the name of the skits or whatever, the SNL skits with Will Ferrell in the hot tub. Like him and Rachel Dratch are like the couple.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be James.
Oh, it's with Will Ferrell? You talking about the
Yeah.
lovers
I forget who I said, but
in
yeah,
the hot tub?
yeah, Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Rachel
That's
Dratch.
Jess and I's role models. Like, we want to be them one day. So awkward in a hot tub.
Yeah, hot tubs are
Um,
good times.
Jaden says, I'm just gonna take this off as a heck of a show title.
Excuse me while I whip
Whip
this out.
this out. It's a
We
great line.
kind of got in trouble
movie.
for our show titles.
Oh, did we?
Did you not see that email?
What do you
No.
know?
It wasn't in trouble. It was just like, hey, just a heads up, like if your show titles include some details about the show, like you get like better engagement and like.
Oh, that was sent out to everybody.
Yeah, I feel like it was directed to us though.
No, a lot of people just they don't do much for their show titles at all. Oh,
Yeah.
there's James. We're getting pictures of James now.
Oh, really? I still
there's
see nothing.
Yeah, I got a picture of you with your glasses on. Yeah, there's some that are just like episode 2, season blah blah blah. You know, they do stuff like that, or yeah.
Yeah. Ours are fun and interesting. They're quirky and
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they
Ours
actually make
are-
sense.
Yeah, ours are
Shenanigans?
taken from the show, and you got to go figure out where it's from.
It's kind of like a scavenger hunt. It's fun.
Yeah,
It really
right?
is.
Yeah. It's fun and you're going to like it.
I thought you meant like they sent something like, "Hey, the sponsors are a little upset that you have some obscene
Yeah, that's
shit
what
in
I
your
thought
show
too.
titles." I'm like, I try not to make them too obscene.
Hey, speaking of sponsors,
Too
Innuendos.
obscene.
They're usually just like little innuendos and stuff.
I try to not make them too obscene.
Yeah,
I love that.
some of them are kind of obscene.
Like, hold on
Remember we
while I
did
whip
the-
this out.
I remember we did the Triple Crown line of show titles. That was a good one.
oh yeah, that was pretty fun.
That was good.
I mean, like every party needs a pooper ain't bad.
All right, you want to pay bills?
Yeah.
Paid up. Oh wow.
The fastest game on ice just hit another gear. Welcome to the Stanley Cup playoffs, where legends are made and every shift could turn the tide. Oh, they're out. And now with DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the NHL, you can take every slap shot, breakaway, and overtime thriller to the next level. New to betting on Stanley Cup playoffs? You're in for an exciting time. Get started is just a breeze. Fire up the DraftKings Sportsbook app and pick your team to win. Lock in your wager, and you're off to the races or games. I don't know. It's fast, simple, and puts you right in the middle of the action. Here's the kicker. New customers who bet just $5 will score $300 in bonus bets if their wager hits. That's right. Just $5 gets you into playoff payouts. Download DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code THPN. That's promo code THPN to unlock $300 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 and win. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available. Problem gambling? Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccbg.org. Please play responsibly on behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bet must win to receive reward. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resource, see dkng.co/audio. Copyright 2025 NHL. Period.
Good work. All right, so some show titles. We're going to pick a selection here. Lower ass injury, and I even censored ass.
With dollar signs for the S's.
No, I use asterisks.
Mm.
Let's see. We're going streaking. Dick Cheney style. It's a short Peter. Peter Mrazek. Is it P-E-T-R? Dying on the Hill of the Dead. Elmer
Okay.
Fudd drunk. One of them is just Tuesday. I don't remember that one.
We just said Tuesday?
It was just Tuesday. It came on us
That-
fast.
That's the one they want us to change is the
I know.
Tuesday.
Come on. That was episode 311. Did 311 have a song called Tuesday? I don't think so. Jamesism. Spearmint Crypto.
Oh, yeah.
I love that for you. I like this one. Just it's not obscene at all, but he'll make friends with his new team. The
that
one
a
where
PLD?
James falls. This pod just turned into an OnlyFans. Yeah, I think it was PLD.
Well, if you ever wanted to remember the video when I fall, that's a good way to find it.
Yeah. Trifecta of grossness.
Don't worry, I don't need to remember. I've got that shit saved.
Dude, we need to do this again because we've had a lot of episodes since that one. Like, we need to do the Triple Crown line of show titles again. Episode 294. You hang banners for that. There's some good ones in here. I don't remember a lot of these show titles. That's crazy. Okay, I like to use my mouth. Is one show title. All mom's trips have been canceled. You know what that one's from?
COVID?
No,
Oh.
Corey Perry.
Oh yeah. Michelle says Perry. Good call, Michelle.
That's fucking hilarious.
50 points to Griffin Dork. James should be deeper.
Was Jess on that show?
I don't know.
Letting out the family secrets again?
I feel like you set us up for a shitty show. Just the tipping. These are good, man. It vibrates. Hey! I'm not gonna read them all because we gotta do that again because that was a great Triple Crown line. I'm sure Mikey suggested that one, but
Right, that's on the books.
yeah, that's some good. There's some good shit in there, especially without context. It can be funny.
Mhm. So given the results of this evening's hockey game,
That's right.
yeah, we
talked
might as well
hockey.
finish and wrap it up. Panthers take it to overtime. Granted, they had the lead until the third period. And overtime went on for a while. It was a stupid penalty, right? Like,
It was a delay game over the glass. Absolutely
Yeah.
stupid penalty to take,
Yeah.
and especially in overtime of the Stanley Cup Finals. Doesn't matter if it's game one or not.
but they were there, and they could hang.
They were the better team for a lot of the game.
Yeah,
This is a theme.
it's in Edmonton now. I think a lot's gonna ride on game 2. If
Oh,
the
yeah.
Panthers can fly back to Florida, split, I think there's a really good chance that they win this series. If not, I still think there's a chance. Didn't they go down 2-0 to the Leafs? Or 2 to the Leafs? Michelle,
They did to somebody.
our local Leafs correspondent.
Leafs correspondent.
I like Jaden's
Steve
idea.
said yes.
Jaden, we're gonna get AI on that. We'll see if we can't make that happen.
James is all about AI now.
Yeah. Do you,
So if you
do
hear
you
any
know-
podcast this summer that doesn't quite sound like something we'd say, you know why.
do you know how I know James is old?
I mean, there's many.
I
reasons,
mean,
but what's
what do you
what's
wanna go
reason
with?
today?
Because he's just getting into AI right now.
I mean, I don't use it all that often.
Hmm?
I did use it to make a flyer though, or to help me with a flyer, I should say.
I'm burpy.
Hi, Burpee.
So, anyways,
Yeah,
Go
good one
Panthers.
though. Good one. By the way, before we get off that, great job.
with
That James Byrne, it was awesome.
yeah,
So good.
it wasn't my best work.
He wasn't gonna let that one slide. One letting you off the hook there, Jordan.
Good on you, because that's the right call, James.
Do you want to hear what AI had to say about this?
James being old? No.
No, we go into the Stanley Cup playoffs. Let's see. Conn Smythe watch. I did run a show script by
Kumar doesn't want to know.
what's that?
Oh, you froze on my end. Maybe it was me.
It was you freezing.
Yeah, Stanley Cup final preview. Jordan says, "All right, let's break down why could the Oilers win it all." Dennis, this is your moment. Go ahead. I might also tell everybody that I told AI that I told Copilot that yeah, Jordan and James hate the Oilers and Dennis fucking loves them.
Yeah, thanks.
And so Dennis said, "Look, I
That's
know
how
I'm
you
the
know
odd
you're
man
old. You use fucking Copilot instead
on
of.
Microsoft. Comes on my Surface."
It's not the only thing that comes on your Surface.
Oh, tribute. I no, you guys don't know. Okay. Look, I know Dennis says, look, I'm the odd man out here, but McDavid and Draisaitl are playing out of their minds. The power play is lethal, and they've got the revenge factor from last year's loss to Florida. I mean, you're not wrong, Dennis.
Yeah.
And then James says, yeah. And if they win, Canada throws a parade, and we all get to hear about it for the next 30 years. Jordan says, if the Oilers win, I'm deleting the NHL app and pretending the season ended in April. And Dennis says, come on, you got to respect the talent. And I say, I respect the talent. I just don't want to see it anywhere near the Stanley Cup.
That sounds like something you'd say.
Yeah. Jordan says, meanwhile, the Panthers are just chilling. Bobrovsky's sipping espresso between periods, and Barkov's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers, and Marchand's out there licking people's souls.
Licking people's souls.
Copilot's got jokes.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that was fun. I'll come back
Did
to that.
Did you ask to do it in the style of the King's Realm, or you
Yeah.
just?
Yeah. Because it brought up Dennis, Jordan, and James all on its own.
Which is really funny because in the script, Jordan does the intro, so it must not know us that well.
Well, and I do the outro, if you looked at it.
Oh, I didn't read all the way through it.
Yeah. So it doesn't catch that kind of stuff.
I mean, if you guys want to switch it up,
No, you're doing great. It's bad enough when we have to do it and you're not here.
Mm-hmm. Follow us on fucking the things.
I just remember when we first did this, like back when The Godfather's like, you guys, I got to cut you free. You got to go out on your own and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're like, cool. Like, we'll do it. And like, so who's going to do like the hosting part of it? Like the intro, outro stuff. And we each, like, you guys went first and did it. And then as soon as I did it, like, I think the only thing we got on the show, you're like, well, I guess that's solved.
Yep. I think it was at the intro.
Yeah. As soon as I got the intro done, they're like, oh, settles that. You're the guy, Dennis. Like, fuck.
And I like to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
And I did it. And I'm like, I was horrible.
I felt like Jordan did a pretty good job. But
Yeah, it was definitely you, then Jordan, then me. Definitely. I was hands down the worst.
I have to go back and listen to those. I got to find out which three it was, because we did it like a week after week.
You know, what'd be fun is to take audio clips of the first season. Just
Oh, it's bad.
how bad it is. Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah.
We
We're
should
not
do
saying we're
that
much better now, but
and then do like an counter.
Yeah.
or
Well, the thought of us actually doing this live was like, there's no way we're going to get through this.
oh yeah.
There's no way. We it was unattainable for us when we were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And now, and I maybe it's just the give a fuck factor. But now we just do it.
Yeah. I think the give a fuck factor has a lot to do with it.
That's true.
I remember the first time when we sat down, like to do the very first show, and like you're sitting in front of a mic. I was like, "Oh shit, I'm about to say some dumb stuff, and everybody's gonna hear it."
Well, like tens of people heard it.
I mean, we can go back and look at some numbers on
You're like,
SoundCloud.
Several of people's.
Several. Cloud. Let's see.
Did you see at the fucking Marlins game the other day? 123 people showed up. It was Marlins versus Rockies. 123 people.
Oh
You know what's
my
great?
God.
There was better attendance at the Guys in Shorts live show at the what is it? The Steelcraft.
Steelcraft, yeah. Don't talk about live shows because Steve will start asking questions about an anniversary show.
Well, he should have answers because he's supposed to plan it. How's that show 300 coming, Steve?
Oh, I don't know what happened, but there's only 2 up on SoundCloud anymore.
Really?
Yeah. The show titles are I give it a 1 out of 2 and Jordan wears rompers.
I do wear rompers.
For
Well, I have
what
worn
was
a
that
romper.
for? From
I
the
don't
first
know where
season?
they Yeah, I don't know where the whole first season went. That's crazy. All right, maybe our new hosting. Nope. Dude, those are all gone.
That's crazy.
Thank God. Oh,
What the hell?
You know, the Jaden, the bananas are loving this because they really wanted to give people like a more fun baseball experience. And if the wave is turning in some cities, that's quite telling. Can you imagine someone saying, "Hey, we think we've got a better product than MLB," and fans within 10 years coming in and
I don't
saying,
know if it's as clear cut as that. I mean, part of the reason why Banana Ball is so popular and it sells out all everywhere it goes, like it's sold out the Clemson Stadium with like 90,000 people, which is fucking insane.
yeah,
But a lot of it has to do with the scarcity of the product, right? You can go to 81 Angels games in a 5 to 6 month period. You can go to 2 Banana Ball games in a 2-day period at the same stadium. So the fact that it's so scarce has something to do with it.
Yeah, scarcity.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. So there's 4 teams right now. They are adding 2 more teams next season, but the only team that is at all these big stadiums is the only team that's always at one of these big stadiums is the Savannah Bananas because they are the ticket, right? The other teams when they play each other that are not the Savannah Bananas, they play in like the smaller stadiums. So we'll see if the like fandom behind those teams can grow. I think that'll have a lot to do with it.
yeah, because then if you could put firefighters versus party animals and people still show up,
Right.
it's kind of like going to a WWE event, right? Where everybody has their favorites.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be the bananas. I think once they get there, this thing's going to take on a whole new level. Because then maybe you travel, they come and play 3 places in Southern California. You travel, go to see the team that you want to see.
They're playing San Diego in August.
It's worth the trip.
Yeah.
Show title was "You Sucked It Out of Me." I'd pull your trigger.
I feel like I said that.
I was gonna say I feel like I wish we could go back and like keep track of like whose comment came like led to the show title.
Yeah.
I feel like I said that to Jordan too. If I was going to get deeper.
I feel like this one is a Jamesism. Aggressively petty.
That sounds like a Jesse thing.
Could be.
Doesn't it sound like a Jesse?
Michelle wants to spreadsheet it. Boom, Michelle's doing it.
Is that like the helicopter?
Helicopter.
Let's be super cute.
If it's anything crosses the line, it's probably me.
Kopitar is unisex? What the fuck?
Maybe.
Someone needs to go figure out what that means.
I will bet if you spreadsheet it, I probably have the least. I think Jordan would have the most.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd have the least. I feel like Dennis would have the least.
I know this one was James. Hey, I found my leaf blower. This is the one where you kept fucking turning it on all show. Dick.
Should do that view where it blows in your mouth and your mouth's like, oh. Put it on mute and Dennis is like, it doesn't mute the mic, asshole.
That's right. It doesn't. God, this is so far back. I don't have an
That's
NHL
what she said.
contract.
I'd pull your trigger. It was definitely a James one. Jaden says, "Yeah, that I feel like I almost know the situation."
Ooh. All right. So we don't spend all night on show titles. I was sent a general notable by none other than Hannah Davey, and this is pretty fucking cool. Hockey Fights Cancer has record-breaking season in 2024-2025. The NHL NLPA raised. Do you want to guess how much?
$1 million.
I'm gonna say 6-7 million.
$8.2 million, doubling the total from the previous year. $8.2 million is a lot.
Doubling. Wow.
But growing it that much, pretty awesome.
That was pretty awesome.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
Does that mean I like cancer?
I mean, it's so impressive for the doubling.
Got it.
Or I just miss hitting the buttons. Got to keep your eye on the prize, right? Always watch the ball into the glove. I didn't do that. I looked away.
And I'm still going back.
Going, back through show titles. All right, since you guys are doing that.
Okay. Senior Jeff did 18 shows with us.
Really? That's it?
Yeah. Week 19 was when I took over, or maybe it was even fewer than 18. I feel like as soon as I took over editing, I started adding show titles. Week 19 was the first show title.
Thanks for nothing, Jeff. Wait, what?
Maybe he was still on it. I don't know. Because that show title is "I Love That We Still Fist Bump."
I feel like you guys tag team some editing at the house afterwards.
There's not a goat involved.
Do we have a fuck you, Jobu? Because Jobu was in the studio for a while.
That's not a show title, but there is one that's he's tucking it back right now. I could go on all night. I'm sorry.
That's when we had a special guest in the studio. All right. I got one for you.
Ooh, some extra stank on it.
Extra stank.
So Stanley Cup Final Game 1 just happened, and it went to overtime, and when in overtime with the Oilers, it went exactly as expected. Okay, cool. That's all I have for hockey. All right, Triple Crown line!
Ooh.
Sorry, I'm a little out of practice, but Triple Crown line... Let's try and give you guys two options. Let's go Triple Crown line, okay? Barbecue, yard games, okay? I don't know if there's 9 of them.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there 9?
Maybe like, let's do this. Triple Crown line, family gathering, Christmas, Thanksgiving, 4th of July, games. Could be a board game, Christmas morning, could be cornhole, 4th of July afternoon.
You ruined it with family.
Triple Crown line, family games, family gathering games. Games that you play at a family gathering. The other Triple Crown line, let's do condiments. Not condoms. Calm down, James.
Beat me to
condiments.
It.
So, ketchup, mustard, relish. Bolognese. No, that's not a fucking condiment. Mayonnaise, relish. These are all for hot dogs.
Daddy sauce.
What? Soy sauce. Soy sauce is a condiment. I don't know. That one kind of sucks. But yeah, that's all I got. Condiments and games that you would play with your family at a family gathering. Okay. Sick. Drew Doughty Still sucks at hockey. All right, cool. Go, Kings, go! Oh. And hit a button.
Daddy sauce.
Go, Kings, go! Go, Kings, go! Go, Kings, go!
Jordan almost died.
I've never seen a Corona bottle go in someone. Oh,
Whew.
oh shit.
Whew. Started drooling there. That got a little wild.
Oh my god.
Oh, Steve, we can pull up an instant replay of that. That's
Is Mikey on?
Oh.
Mikey knows how to clip from Twitch.
Yeah, he does. Whew. Holy shit. That could not have been better timed. That was awesome.
Oh fuck. And it would be my number one too. It would.
I feel like condiments is. I feel like we've done condiments before.
We have to clip that. That's so funny. I gotta show Jess. Hannah, thanks. I mean, if there's never been a better reason to have that voice soundbite, then that was what it was made for.
That's worth all of it. Oh,
All right. I got a timestamp so I can at least go back and clip it later on if no one else gets it.
whew.
All right. He said family long games. If it wasn't family,
No, he's saying family games. So like it can
Family
be board games.
games at a family gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, mine are not PG, so we don't typically play them at family events. You've never played Guess Who's Titties? Great game. Great game.
I mean, sounds like a great game.
It's fun for all.
Fun for all.
Hannah loves it.
Love that game.
Can I just point out that week 2 and week 3 episodes were 22 minutes long?
Mm-hmm. So you found them.
Yeah, they're on Spotify.
Okay.
Week 4 is 21.
Oh yeah, dude, we were.
Jeff ran a tight ship.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm gonna say the first one that has a show title is like the longest one, but there was one that was 46 minutes before that. So
Hannah said we definitely played it in the theater. So like you had to find your seat. You just
Or like were you on stage playing it? That's fun
even better.
for the crowd. All right, are we doing a Triple Crown line? And if so, which one?
I prefer to do the game one. I think.
Same.
Okay. I don't know too many, but I'll
Well, then
I'll
why
start
don't
off
you
with-
start it off so you...
at least get one in. Cornhole.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
James Luke, little James. He they have what's called the color games, right? At school. And it's basically they break 5th grade up into 2 teams, red and blue. And they compete in like every I should get James out here. They probably played 24 games.
Red versus
Right.
blue? Love that shit.
Red versus blue. And he was picked for the red team for cornhole.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going through the bracket. He's just beating everybody. He wins the last game, the last round of the game, 4-bagger.
Oh, really?
And the girl that he likes was standing right there, and she was like, "Ooh!"
Mm.
Like, I mean, if you could script it for yourself as an 11-year-old, it couldn't have gone better.
And
And
then he's like-
everybody was like jumping up and down and grabbing him, high fiving
Oh my
him.
God.
And then he's like, "Let me sign the board, bitch."
Yeah, he's like, "Give me the Sharpie. I'm signing the board, bitch." And they're like, "Now you're gonna go to the principal's office."
You can't say that.
Yeah. So
All right,
that's my cornhole story. And the boys nonstop talk about Death Valley to get back there to sign that board. So it's an annual focus in this house.
Wow.
To the point where he came home, he's
Focus.
like, "You got to call Uncle Scott and you got to let him know
He's
the
gotta know
four
what's
bagger,
going
the
on.
story. I got to give him the story of the four bagger." Like, he's not gonna let you sign the board, bitch. Let's try.
That's it.
I think I signed the board 3 times last year.
I didn't do it last year.
Well,
I got
you
one on there.
played like 100 games, so
I know.
Yeah, me and Scott were on fucking fire.
Couldn't lose.
Yeah,
The-
a lot
the two
of
best-
that
yeah,
had
what's-
to do with Scott, but
let's see. You got the 2 best cornhole players and that go on the same team. Yeah.
Yeah, that won't happen again. I got 2 boys here that are like, "Fuck those guys, uncle or not."
they've been
I'm gonna whoop
training
both their asses.
every
Yeah.
single day.
I'm going to show you their montage after dinner on Thanksgiving.
It's a motherfucking montage.
We're gonna need a montage.
All right, Dennis.
Horseshoes.
Ooh,
That was the Death Valley game before cornhole.
it was, and I was terrible at it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy when it changed to cornhole.
of
My first of my back-to-back is going to be Mexican Train.
course, that would be yours.
Sounds racist, but it's not.
The kids love it.
Yes, they
Liv
do.
got it for Christmas, I think,
Okay, fantastic.
because you guys taught her how to play.
Yeah, well, we were in tabletop,
Table,
right?
Table Mountain.
Yeah, Table Mountain. Is that still there, or did it burn down?
It is still there.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah. Most of Mountain High survived, and Table Mountain Campground survived.
Oh, sick. Okay, good to know.
Barely, but it's there.
Barely. There was already some burn scars there. And the other one is fucking golf at Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, not a lot of people do that, and we do.
Little stretchy, but okay.
Just like James's asshole. What?
I was only in for 5 years, dude.
I like how he got the Navy joke in before you did, Jordan. That is the total. How do I protect myself in this situation?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I'll make
yeah.
a joke.
Gotta own it.
Yep.
All right. My next one. I don't know exactly what you call it, other than the sauce kit.
Oh.
Oh, hockey sauce? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that solely because we're a hockey show?
No, because it's.
I feel like you're
fucking fun.
pandering.
Yeah, do you have a sauce kit?
No, you do, and I was messing around with it with you, and I was like, "Fucking."
Why don't we
nailing it.
bring that to Death Valley? I'm gonna bring that this year.
Where the? Do you have the big like panels to?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, bring it.
For it to land on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do it.
Well, to shoot from, really.
Shoot just shoot a lot of dirt everywhere, but
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'll bring that this year. We should tell the guys that made the sauce kit are local, I think. Or they're at least out here a lot.
I feel like they're Orange County.
They were gonna come, they agreed to come to the show.
What happened with that, James?
You moved.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
You're right, because they agreed like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I kind of remember that you said that they agreed, and then it didn't happen.
It was Kenny, I think it was. I don't know. Okay, so
God damn it, Kenny.
I'll put that on the list right under Lingerie. And
I
and
thought
massage
that,
oil.
I thought that list got adjusted.
It did get adjusted.
Did it?
No, we just corrected the spelling for lingerie. That's all. Then we left a few things off, so you should go check it again.
Be funny. Like the thing she's most upset about is that it was misspelled.
Yeah, 100%. That was the problem. Like I can't
Lingerie.
believe I would mess that up. I'm gonna go with an oldie but a goodie. Hide and go seek. We play some mad hide and go seek around here.
Classic.
And dude, I'm the fucking best, dude. We just played it the other day. I fucking whooped their ass. So hide and go seek is
Your
one.
big ass has good hiding spots, huh?
Yeah, James is like straight up just be on the roof. Like, fuck them kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I brought a bottle with
Yeah, I
me.
was saying you brought a bottle. Yeah.
I'm good. But I'll stay up here for 3 hours and enjoy the day. I've got a beach chair. I got so yeah, hide and go seek. In the same vein, another one we love to play, fucking Gel Blasters.
Mm.
Laser tag, Gel Blasters, that kind of thing.
I heard jail blasters. I was like, is that like another Navy type thing?
Don't be the one to get blasted. Look at Jordan. Oh, Jordan, you froze, and you're like,
his frozen face is pretty good. He was ready to get jail blasted.
Gel Blasters. We got Gel Blasters. I remember we broke them out.
Still sounds like jail.
Gel Blasters. And if you don't know, they're like little gel pellets that they're biodegradable. So like you can play it and then they just like biodegrade. So you don't have to go clean up after it or anything. But we got them for Christmas, and you can put like, I don't know if it's I think it's 1,000 little jellies in the container, or 10,000, whatever it is. I think it's 10,000. And so you play for a long fucking time on one little packet. And so Jess and I got, well, of course I get the kids the handguns. See if I have get them the handguns, and then I get the rifle for me, which I can adjust the speeds of the pellets coming out.
Awesome.
And I can go full auto on them. And so I get that, and I get her like a cool color one. They had a purple one, so I got her a purple one. And then we're like, all right, let's play. And the boys are like, oh, all right, yeah. And they're like, okay. I'm like, you guys go hide. We're gonna give you a couple minutes, and we're coming out. And you got to make it back to the house. They realize that this is not a fun game to play with Dad, because I just start lacing them up. And I got them to go around the block completely, like to the next block, to try and get back to the house. And I'm like, fucking, I'll chase you. And I was like, Jess, go the other way. And so I just kept them going, and they walked right into an ambush with Jess. And yeah, we didn't play Gel Blasters for at least another month. They were like, fuck that shit. That lasted one day. Now it comes out when their friends come over, and I'll go out and shoot them a couple times. But yeah, Gel Blasters, that's a fun one.
My brother, he's a cap, and when they do,
He's a cap.
He's on the SWAT team, and one of their games that they play when they're on breaks, like when they have their like trains and stuff like that, is they'll play that, but they'll play it with like the like bottle flip game. So they'll be around like a round table if they can, and then so they just go around. They take turns like flipping a bottle with like the like water at the bottom and try to land it, yada yada. So the first person to do it, that person is it, right? So then the next person goes, and the next person goes, and the next person goes, and the person the first person to miss it takes the fucking Gel Blaster and fucking gets it fucking in the back, like at point blank. And like those things fucking shoot hard. Like my brother showed me like welts on his back from them, like on his tailbone and shit like that.
When you're close range like that.
Yeah.
Owies.
Mm-hmm.
All right, is it my turn?
Dennis.
I've only played it once, but it was really fun. Washer toss.
Oh yeah, Washers is fun.
Yeah, like the square with the.
Mm-hmm. It's got a hole in the middle of it. It's
the
like
PVC
3 points.
There's a couple of different forms, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah,
Ben had it at 4th of July when he used to host.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. Similar to cornhole, I guess.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's like 3 for inside the 3-inch PVC pipe, and then 1 from the box. And I think you get 2 for like a leaner, like you do in horseshoes.
Which is crazy because I think that precedes cornhole.
It predates cornhole, yeah. Like the like popularity of it, but like it never took off as big as cornhole did.
yeah, you don't have like fucking professional cornhole washer toss leagues like they do with cornhole.
Yeah. They're not on the Ocho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're on the Nueve. All right, so my turn. I'm gonna keep it Thanksgiving, but pre-Death Valley Thanksgiving. Mostly my brothers, but I got to play a few years. After high school, we had a Thanksgiving tackle football game.
Oh my god!
Thanksgiving morning, with no pads, no nothing.
Of course not.
Yeah, people of all shapes and sizes, all former, at least high school athletes. And yeah, it was fun until my brother dislocated his hip.
Ooh, shit.
Yeah. So he
Hip.
he went up for a pass and someone came in while he was in the air, like hit him like hard at full speed.
Jesus.
And I'm across the field. Like it was a deep pass and I was like back, like closer to the line of scrimmage. And I just hear this snap and like a blood curdling scream. And I run over and my brother is laying on the ground, like on his back with one leg out to the side.
Oh,
Jesus.
Yeah. He said it's the worst pain that he's ever been in, like by far. And he's blown out his knee, broken bones, all sorts of stuff. He's like, it's the worst.
I would have noped the fuck out of that, dude. I don't when limbs like go ways they're not supposed to go. I can't handle that.
Yeah, that was the last year we played.
Yeah, I can see why.
But it was fun.
Well,
was-
that's
it's all fun and games till someone dislocates a hip. Fuck, man. That's brutal.
Yeah, pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly. Steve's got a couple. Unless you guys have any honorable mentions. Titties. James just
Go ahead,
American
Steve.
Flag with titties. Yeah. That's
the James thing.
And you play Titleist too, right?
I have Titleist. I only play them on when I can't lose them.
It's yeah, got it. Did I tell you guys how much I love my fucking hybrid? I can hit
Yes.
that so well.
Ooh.
so well.
Ooh. I like the
Yeah.
sound of that.
Yeah. And I'm figuring out my driver too. Which
God
is
damn, dude. Dennis might beat you this year, Jordan.
Nope.
What happens if I beat James this year?
That's up for discussion.
I like it. But there's got to be consequences both ways.
Yeah.
I actually love consequences. I don't mind consequences.
I know.
It helps when your wife likes to go to the driving range. So we've been like 3 times since we've been up here, and she's like talking about we need to go more. It's like, okay. Twist my fucking arm.
Right?
She's trying to get good enough to where she can get out on the course and drive the golf cart. So she's got motivation.
Yeah. Funny thing is there's like no entry for that. You can just do that whenever. You don't have to swing a golf club.
Oh,
As long as they have
go
enough
drive the
carts.
golf
Yeah, as long as they have enough carts. So
I mean, you have to pass a test.
yeah.
A really hard test.
And you gotta do it with your balls.
Look, she enjoys going to the range, all right? She wants to play. I mean, for her birthday, that's one of her birthday presents is golf lessons. She's like stoked about it. So
Stoked. Steve says Jenga and Spike Ball. Like
that
it.
giant like 2x4 Jenga that they have at the breweries and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Jenga with a bit of danger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might stub your toe. Spike Ball. Fucking hard, by the way.
I don't know what spike ball is.
It's like the big round net, and there's 4 people around it. Like there's 2 on one team and 2 on the other team. And you take turns like
That
hitting
shit
it down
looks
at the net.
intense.
It's intense and it's hard.
It's hard. Yeah. You run out of gas quickly.
Yeah. Because you're moving all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I don't know what
Yeah.
Smash Ball is. It sounds awesome though.
Might be probably the same thing.
But they stand waist deep in the lake.
Maybe not.
Like
Dude,
it's
there's
deep.
all kinds of like yard games.
I could see
What was
Steve
the
now.
paddleball?
and
What was
his,
the one with the paddles at the beach?
um
Fuck, what was that? Round paddles, yellow ball.
shuttlecock?
No, that's badminton. Did I tell you the badminton story?
I wouldn't. The shuttlecock is the badminton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're thinking it
Wooden paddles, rubber ball. Yes. What is that? Not spike ball. It's
smash ball.
Whack-a-ball.
Was it smash? That's smash ball.
Yeah,
Okay,
smash
that's
ball.
smash ball. Okay.
Wait, but don't the rubber balls sink in the lake?
I don't think so. I'm using the surface camera, and I don't realize how much I move, but it is all over the place tonight.
I'm trying to keep up with you.
Yeah, like I'll sit back and then just like, all right, bitch, I'll find you.
Yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
Because
Oh, yeah.
I'll find you.
Yes, rubber balls generally float in water. Look at that. They're hollow.
Polish horseshoes.
Hello.
Polish horseshoes, is that called horseshoe ski?
I don't know. I looked
This-
up
Ski.
some lawn games to see how many there were. And
There's lawn darts.
Yeah,
There was
darts.
lawn darts.
You can still buy them, but not with the actual like spiky dart end.
Yeah, not with the death part.
That's a shame.
No danger anymore.
Hey, natural selection, dude. Natural selection.
Do we have more voicemails, or should we go to the after
That
show?
was
This
it.
feels this feels like an after show
Let's
conversation.
do it. After
Yeah.
show.
Real quick, Panthers are still doing this, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, good. In agreement. Fuck the Oilers. Follow us everywhere at Kings Run Pod. Subscribe.
Well,
Leave
technically,
reviews.
wait. Dennis in
What?
the script. Dennis says, "I still think it goes to 7." and
Shut
it
the
does.
no. Shut the
We're
fuck
getting another
up.
classic with the Oilers.
Leave us a voicemail. Send us a text 562-317-0087. I hate the Oilers. James is a dick. Yeah.
You are a Chewy.
For James would like Jordan Heckman,
5
I'm
years,
Dennis
dude.
Wilson saying, Go,
Go,
Kings,
Kings,
go!
go!
Go,
Go,
Kings,
Kings,
go!
go!
Go,
Go,
Kings,
Kings,
go!
go!
You both sounded on together.
You know what's funny? I'm not looking at the camera. Maybe that helps. Dennis said, "But hey, we've got a new GM, Ken Holland. This is the guy who built the Red Wings dynasty and the Oilers too."
Man, just gobbling all that Oiler cock, huh?
Always
You
suck
heard
it on them Oilers titties.
Just like fucking TNT.
Speaking of Oilers titties, where is that bitch?
Dude,
Hey,
she is,
Dennis says-
she's haggard.
Yeah.
Dennis
well,
said, "Oilers in 7. McDavid gets his ring, the Conn Smythe, and a restraining order from the Kings fans." Nice.
He's already got a Conn Smythe. The thing is, if he wins and he gets the Conn Smythe again, he's not allowed to accept it on the ice because he didn't accept it the first time. How about that?
boom.
Ooh, I like that.
It's gonna be funny when it's Stuart Skinner who wins it.
After everybody already made all those AI videos of McDavid like talking shit on Skinner.
Yeah. Batman's like, "What the 5 fingers say to the face?"
Slap.
Need another beer. I'll be back.
I'm drinking a Bellingham beer right now.
I'm drinking out of our Kentucky Derby 151 wine glass.
Some Boundary Bay, which Boundary Bay is closing down. They are selling off the brewery, but it's a restaurant. And Cedar Dust is the name of a short little mountain biking trail up there. Or it's actually a little zone.
Oh,
But yeah, on Galbraith. It's named after that riding area. So
that's dope.
yeah, and it's pretty good beer. They also have one that's a hazy dust. It's a hazy version of this.
Do they do other trails as well, or does that just happen to be something they did?
That's one that they just did.
I was thinking, like, are they rider friendly?
I mean, everybody's pretty much rider friendly up there, to a certain extent, anyway. Because there's so many fucking mountain bikers in that town.
Hey, is that a banana on your hat, or are you just happy to see me?
It's banana.
Damn it. Damn.
Say both. Damn.
Yeah.
Time is it? 11:14.
Game time.
Oh, I could probably stop recording, huh?
Oh yeah.
Time for
Jordan's like, oh, I should have pressed record.
yeah. How many am?
It's expired
Speaking of
yesterday.
record,
Going with it.
you're safe.
Expired yesterday. Damn.
Still got months left.
Hey, in California, they're not even supposed to put expiration dates on food anymore.
What?
Boom.
Why? Does it have to say Best Buy instead?
No, they got rid of all that stuff. From what I understand.
That doesn't seem safe.
Doesn't, but let's see, California. Date labels in the new law. On September 28, 2024, Gavin Newsom signed AB 660 into law. This bill is the first nation to ban the use of certain date labels on food products. Specifically, the California law creates uniformity of the types of date labels used on food by prohibiting the use of any date labels other than best if used by for quality and used by for product safety. So I guess it still
Doesn't sound
uses
like
it.
anything you just said.
Well, you know that happens.
Hey, I got a funny one for you. So,
Because
Wesley, graduation. We let everybody pick like special days, birthdays, whatever. You get to pick dinner, right? So he's like, we've got both sets of grandparents, uncle, girlfriend, and then all of us, right? So 11 people total. He's like, I want to do burgers at the house. Like, I want to make burgers. So we get like American Wagyu burger, like hamburger meat, and fucking do it up right. I made bacon jam.
oh, motherfucker.
Made some daddy sauce. And we did burgers here. So I bring everybody in. And my mom, I've talked about her before. She's very proper. Anytime I will use a curse word or say something sly about like my balls or something, she'd just like, Jamie, and she gets so upset. And but I like to push buttons, so
I say that's why you do it.
it's
'cause she
super
gets
fun.
upset.
Super fun. And so I'm like, hey, we haven't started yet. Guys haven't gotten on yet. Do you guys want to come out and see the setup and see what the screen looks like and what we do? And she's like, I've never seen this before, because she's normally asleep by the time we start. And so and it's never here at night. So that's that too. And so she comes out, she's looking at it, she's like, oh my gosh, this looks so like professional, and she loves it so much. And she's like, I just love everything you've done here. I'm like, yeah, it's cool. Like we got like here, and then this is the recording board. This is where we do all, it looks all professional because slide bars and all that shit. And then I'm like, here, watch. Like I put the headphones on. I'm like, and then we got all these sound buttons. And so I put it on, and I'm like, I hit the button. It's like, fuck you, Dennis. And she just takes them off and walks away. Oh my god, dude! It was a 5-minute setup for that one joke.
And it played out exactly how you wanted it to.
So good, dude. Not a word, just walks away. Like, oh my god.
All right, so what it is, Jordan, is it's limiting what they can put on there. Because there's like different ways. It is confusing because it's like best if used by or before, sell by, use by, freeze by.
That's just reading comprehension. It's pretty easy the way it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve. There's actually a daddy sauce. It's
You have to understand that
Buffalo
the
sauce,
average
I mean.
person reads at a much lower level than you do.
Recipe, please. You just stroke it a little bit.
For daddy sauce or that fucking bacon jam.
Mhm.
I don't know. Bacon, dude. It turned out so good tonight.
But bacon jam's a lot of work, right?
It's not crazy. It's like 45 minutes.
You do it
We're
with
not
onions?
recording, so it's not as bad.
Yeah. Do you do bacon onion jam or just bacon jam?
It's got onions, shallots.
Would it be as good without it because Laura's allergic?
I've never done it without. Allergic to onions or shallots or both?
Both.
Shallots are just fancy onions.
I know. They taste better though.
They do.
Fucking mouth.
What?
Said you shut your fucking mouth.
Shallots are delicious.
Shallots
Yeah,
are
that's-
awesome.
I'm not saying they're not, but like, I don't put shallots on my burger.
I do if it's got bacon jam.
Have you ever had frizzled shallots? They're fucking great.
Frizzled shallots? No, I have not. Where do you find
Okay.
frizzled shallots there, Jordan?
At any top-notch burger joint.
Is that like fried,
I'm gonna
like
go-
shaved and fried?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ask In-N-Out for frizzled shallots then on my burger. See what happens.
You should.
On
You should
my
videotape it.
double.
Fucking let us know how it goes.
See the look on their face, like, what the fuck did you just say to me?
I think this guy just propositioned me. He said he wanted to frizzle my shallots.
I think we all know what that means.
Somebody
Sir.
pull it up.
Sir, come with me.
Is it on Urban Dictionary?
Pull it up. Let's find out.
Frizzle my shallots.
If it's there, oh my god.
It's like shiver me
Dictionary.
timbers.
I would almost bet money that it's not there, but I'm not
Okay,
that dumb.
frizzle. Frizzle.
Yes.
Like Miss Frizzle.
Also double L's for shallots.
No,
Shallot. No?
no.
Oh man.
Wow.
If
All right,
it was there.
somebody, Jaden's on here because I put in frizzle my shallots, right? It doesn't work, and it gives like, perhaps you meant, shallots. Hit me with your best shallot burger. You go down the line, and Gene Shallot is there
Oh.
on Urban Dictionary. So,
So what is
All
Gene
right.
shallot?
all right, Jaden, we're gonna click it because obviously you've been there before.
Yeah, let's see what he's trying to code into our messages here.
Oh, it's Family Guy thing. NBC's Today Show movie reviewer, known for his unique movie reviews and unruly mustache, Gene is frequently mentioned and ridiculed in the show Family Guy.
Often.
Oh, is he? Was he one of the two critics?
No, that's Siskel and Ebert.
Oh, Siskel and Ebert, yeah.
There is also a Rusty Shallot. If
Go
anybody
on.
cares to know. Jordan, of course, go on.
Oh, I know Gene. Okay, Gene Shalit. It's spelled differently. The big mustache, you'll know him. With the bow tie, you'll know him. Age 99 years old. Is he still alive?
Oh my god. You ready for the Rusty Shallot?
Yeah, go.
Are you offering or?
Tell me, Jordan, do you want it?
The fact that he's embarrassed, yeah, let's do it.
This is a total Urban Dictionary thing right here. A sphincter that has suffered immeasurable trauma to the point where it refuses to allow any more through traffic.
Only 5 years.
Yeah, we wouldn't know that. You gotta be retired for that shit.
My God.
That's rough. Triple crown of Urban Dictionary words and definitions.
Ooh, for next week. Oh,
That would
that's a
take
good one.
That would take a lot of research.
That's research I would actually do.
What about the frizzle drizzle?
What's the frizzle drizzle? We've uncovered things tonight on Urban Dictionary we never would have come across.
An urban person's way of describing the phenomenon of freezing rain.
Are they referring to Snoop Dogg? Is that
I guess. Shizzle to frizzle dizzle.
definitely a Snoop thing?
Ah,
That's basically shut the front door. Miss Frizzled. Do some magic school bus.
bangable.
Using the Irmo vernacular, meaning to be incapacitated to the highest degree. Jizzy Frizzles. Hit me with your best shallot burger.
This is the core, the heartbeat of downtown LA.
Whoa!
Today,
Why is my phone going? Or my video going?
Urban Dictionary has a merch store. Crotch.
Really?
Yeah, they have just a bunch of shirts and stuff. There's all kinds of stuff. But just like they have a shirt that says "Eyebrader," and then the definition is on the back: toss pot, crotch fruit, solemn low 5, oil check. A shit bow.
A shit bow?
Yeah, what's a shit bow? An insecure bow meant to dismiss rather than bow. It's not bow, it's bow.
Sounds like something you get in an 8-pack at Costco.
Deja vu. The feeling that you've heard this bulb before. Anxiety? Oh, there's no definition on the back of that one. Grill fit?
What's that?
I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up. An outfit you wear specifically for grilling. What's your grill fit?
Lame. I should have figured that out. I'm embarrassed.
I'm so embarrassed. Disco nap? James, they make a shirt that says "Boom Roasted."
Boom roasted.
Roast.
Oscar's gay. Boom roasted. That is the best one.
It is.
He's just getting his confidence back. It's the one he really feels was going to hit hard. It's just like, okay. Not a slam, brother.
I might call it. I'm pretty tired. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Sauce Kit, they are headquartered in the greater Chicago area.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're probably just out here a bunch.
Yeah. Hey, props to us for not picking croquet for
Croquette.
backyard games.
I feel like I'm too poor to play that game. Steve wants to know when he should plan the party.
The week of Thanksgiving, I think, is the correct answer.
Yeah.
We
We
have
got
a
a great
venue
venue. We got a good venue.
It's got great Wi-Fi.
Thanks, Elon.
Yeah, link through stars.
All right.
Jesus. Yep.
See, more to come on that. We'll talk.
That's always the answer, isn't it?
More to come.
If she's
Mordecai?
lucky. Wait, what?
All right, y'all.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Mhm. All right. Peace out, everyone.
Sure. Have a great night.
Good night.
And
Bye.
bye.
Bye.